Hi everyone, my name's Electro Donkey, and today we're actually returning to the RTS series. So I know it's been a little while since we went on a little break, did some Python, a little bit of that, and come back to it because actually it turned out it was quite a popular one. And lots of people came back and they said that they had lots of things they wanted to add on. For example, the first thing, and the thing that we'll be focusing on mostly in this bit at the moment, is going to be unit separation. So at the moment we've got, you can't actually see because the thing is all weird, but you can see there we've got a number 3, so we actually have 3 units represented as one here, which in theory means that it'll mine 3 times as fast. I'm not entirely sure if that's right, because I remember when we did this it wasn't the greatest project I've ever made. It definitely needed some work, but yeah, we're going to go back to it and give it a run over. So there's lots of things I want to do. For example, unit separation, as I said, is going to be the first thing we'll do. There were some other things, I think, making sure we don't go outside this zone, probably making this zone bigger, in fact, just to make it a bit better, make it more like an actual RTS. But yeah, in this video, this is just going to be a little short introduction to the series, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and fix some of the problems straight off the bat that we had in the end of the last video, which I'm kind of annoyed I left it in that sort of state, but oh well. So at the moment the views quite clearly do not work, as you can see here. In some situations, we're mining, we're kind of stood in between all of them here. We're not mining there, it's a mess. So what I discovered is that it's to do with the views, so we will go back to the views, but for the moment I really want to focus on getting the content in at the unit separation and stuff, and that's really the code, as opposed to bug testing. So at the moment I'm going to revert to what it used to be. So if you open up the room, I'm really not sure as well why I've got 2 of these resources. I'm quite confused, but I'm going to stick with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just change the width and the height back to being, I think it was 240 by 240. Yeah, that's about right. So the view will be there a little bit, but yeah, not as much. And you can see now it works a lot better. I did also notice that there was a little bit of an infinite glitch going on here, which we will address later on. We won't address that one now, but yeah, we'll do that when we go into doing territories, which is another thing I want to do. We're going to make a big database, and if you guys have seen my sandbox, or I think the other one used it as well, the No Man's Sky one, you'll know we make some big databases. So yeah, we'll do that. That'll be pretty fun. Only joking, of course. It'll be a massive script and it won't be very fun whatsoever, which is why I'm leaving it to the end. We're going to stick with this for the moment. But yeah, there's a few things we need to do just before that. We've got that working now. That's a little bit nicer. First thing I'm going to do is just change some of these keys around. So personally, I think some of these, I don't know what I was thinking. I'll show you what currently happens. If you left click, you move. If you right click, you move and place a house sort of thing. And if you press up here, you spawn another unit, which, as you can see, has its problems, because we keep moving over there. So we're gonna change a few things up. So the first thing is, instead of left pressed, we're actually just going to change this one to right pressed. Of course, right pressed is already here, so we need to change the right pressed first. So right pressed doesn't really do that much when you think about it. It just places down a house. So we're just going to change that to like key pressed. I wrote in my notes P, purely because P for place. I tell you what, that really confused me to start with. Whoops. Yeah, we need to go down, change event, and key pressed letters P. We also want to change the left pressed. The reason why this is because for the unit selection we're going to do some like dragging over units, and really you don't want to be dragging with a key. That wouldn't work very well. You want to be dragging with your left mouse, and this is why actually in most games now, you'll see the left pressed is used in RTSs anyway, exclusively for the UI interaction, whereas the right pressed will be used for the other bits. So we're going to change this over to right pressed, so we're going to be global right pressed. And now if we run this, we should see that it works a little bit nicer, hopefully. So we right click to move, we add a unit using left click like that, so we don't go over there, and we place with P. This works so much better, as you can see already. But you can see there, we are mining at ridiculous speeds now. We've added all those units, like crazy speeds. If we keep adding population, we'll at some point absolutely cap, and it will just instantly mine it. So yeah, that works. But there is a problem here. What if we want to split some of our units off? Because we've got 20 units. They don't all need to be mining like stone at once or anything. There's no need for that. So what we want to be able to do is like drag over like this, and then have some sort of UI pop up at the bottom showing the units that we've selected, and then have the option to like drop some off that selection, and then based on that selection move those units. So that's what we're going to be doing in the further videos. For the moment I'm just going to leave it there because I feel like it's a good stopping point. We've fixed the errors, it's working as is, and then in the next video we can go on to do some nice little interesting bits and bobs. Do be warned though, this is definitely going to press into a more advanced series, just because I'm going to be going at a lot quicker speed, because the code that I want to get through is quite a lot. There's quite a lot of stuff to do, and I don't want to have it spread over like 20 episodes or something crazy. So yeah, we will be cracking on quite a lot in the next video. But for the moment guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, what you guys want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.